Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Listeners who are joining us around the world and around the nation. This is Radio Rugby North Community News. We're here for the next half an hour for your stream listeners. Our top story tonight, rewarding experience at Teaching cancelled dog obedience classes. Attending dog obedience classes doesn't have to come at a big cost when it comes to time and money, but it does have its rewards. Teaching Council offers weekly dog obedience classes at an annual cost of $25 for residents and $40 for non-residents. And the good news is it will receive a dog registration rebate once you and your dog have successfully completed level 3 training. The class is held every Wednesday at 7 p.m. at Ridgehaven's Ashley Avenue Reserve. Go for half an hour. You'll learn how to teach your dog to gently walk beside you on a lead without dragging or pulling, and respond to simple commands as such as sit, drop, stay, or come. And our second story of the night. Alright, we're gonna go there. Okay, we're just going down. We're gonna have a lot of stories today because a lot of these stories are red. We go to the Goldenfields Reserve. Goldenfields Reserve is a golden opportunity for families in the city of Teacher Gully. Okay, it's a little while ago, Goldenfields Reserve is often buzzing with people and has developed into one of the city's top play spaces. This Golden Grove Reserve is packed with features, and the good news is there's still more on the way. It already has a BMX track, playground, shaded picnic areas, rake stage, multi-sports court, tennis court, and hockey field. Teacher Gully Council will spend about $250,000 this financial year on adding some finishing touches, including completion of a further 650-metre pathway and more plants. About 100 trees, including 12 Moreton Bay figs, have just been planted to provide much-needed shade in the future. In other news, and Teacher Gully Council have just completed a cycling and walking path from Windvale to Bellevue. Cyclist walkers among us, it's time to road test our newly completed 6.3 kilometre shared use path, meandering along the beautiful Dry Creek corridor from Windvale Dam through to Volclus Reserve in Valley View. Construction of the 2.5-metre wide pathway, costing $1.6 million over the past 5 years, was funded jointly by Council and the state government. The final sections of the path through Dawson Reserve, Valley View Reserve, and Volclus Reserve were completed in June this year at a cost of $250,000. And with all 4 playgrounds and plenty of seating along the route, you can even choose to take a well-earned break. Our newly completed playground at the Valley View Reserve has barbecue and picnic facilities with a flying fox, table tennis, and the latest in new playground equipment. It's proving popular with families. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to have your say at meetings, Teacher Gully Council meetings are held on every second Tuesday of every month. Their Civic Centre is at 571 Montague Road, Modbury, SA 5092, Monday to Friday, open 8:45 a.m. to 5 p.m. General inquiries, phone them on 08397 7444. And emergency after hours, 1300 788 131. And remember, if you do have a real emergency, call 000. And we'll email them at cttg@cttg.sa.gov.au. And you can also visit them online at www.teachergully.sa.gov.au to see a Teacher Gully naturally better. Okay, now it's time to move on to Melbourne North local weather, and it's cooled down a bit out there, but still pretty damn warm. For the rest of tonight, it will be a mostly clear night. Winds southwest 15 to 25 kilometers an hour, becoming light in the late evening. Tomorrow will be cloud clearing, light winds becoming west to southwest 15 to 20 kilometers an hour in the middle of the day, and then becoming light in the evening. Tomorrow it'll be a mostly sunny day, a maximum of 28, a minimum of 12. Sunday showers, a maximum of 34, a minimum of 13. Monday mostly sunny. Monday mostly sunny, maximum of 22, minimum of 12. I might need a quick drink here. There you go. Tuesday mostly sunny, Tuesday have I? No, I haven't. Mostly sunny, maximum of 23, a minimum of 11. Wednesday, mostly sunny, a maximum of 26, a minimum of 9. Thursday, mostly cloudy, a maximum of 31, a minimum of 11. Your first light tomorrow will be at 5:56 a.m. Your sunrise will be at 6:22 a.m. Your sunset will be at 5:38 p.m. Your last light will be at 8:04 p.m. Tonight, sunset will be at 7:37 p.m. Your next 12 hours in Melbourne North, 9 p.m. will be clear at 19, 12 a.m. be mostly clear 16, 3 a.m. be mostly clear 13, 6 a.m. be mostly clear 12. And around the suburbs, in Elizabeth, it's 29.3. In Adelaide, it's currently 29.6. Tonight, Melbourne North will drop down to below 12. Tomorrow, at the top at 28. Currently in Melbourne North, it is. Currently in Melbourne North, it's 29.3. Listen to Iron Man at 6:06 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6:36 Eastern Standard Time. Listen to Radio Melbourne North. Welcome back to Radio Melbourne North. The time is 6:08 p.m. Now it is time for the Ebola crisis. A New York City healthcare worker has tested positive for Ebola. A doctor in New York City has tested positive for Ebola after returning to the United States from a stint in West Africa with Medicines Sans Frontiers, Doctors Without Borders. The doctor, identified as Craig Spencer, was working for a humanitarian organization in Guinea. I don't know how to pronounce that name better. One of the three West African nations hardest hit by Ebola. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, and medical officials provided details of Dr. Spencer's movements and reassured the public at a press conference. After returning from Africa, Dr. Spencer traveled by subway to a bowling alley in the city's Brooklyn borough on Wednesday night and took a taxi home. The bowling alley, identified by local media as a gutter, was closed on Thursday. Having a band that was due to perform said on Twitter that its show had been cancelled because of an Ebola scare. Mr. de Blasio on Friday sought to rescue New Yorkers, saying there was no reason to be alarmed. Ebola is an extremely hard disease to contract, which it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is a really hard disease to contract unless you're going to literally go up and breathe really heavily on someone. It's really hard disease to contract. It's transmitted only through contact with an infected person's blood or other bodily fluid. So, it is, and people could complain, why isn't Australia sending healthcare workers over there? It's a tough one because on one side you have these poor people um, in these tents basically dying from this disease. And then if these healthcare workers come back to Australia, there's a very high chance that they'll probably be affected too. It's and the other thing is really it's this guy's gone over to Africa, done the right thing, and he's come back unfortunately with Ebola. Um, he said health authorities have been anticipating such a situation for months. So there we go. We have clear and strong protocols which are being superficially followed, and we are followed in the instant. The hospital is especially designed for the isolation, identification and treatment of Ebola patients. Every hospital in the sea is prepared in the event that other patients come forward. Dr. Spencer was placed in isolation at Believe Hospital. And a further test will be performed by the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, to confirm the finding. Dr. Spencer has close contact with 3 friends who were all quarantined. Health officials said a fourth contact, a taxi driver, was not considered a risk. The Harlem apartment of the doctor had been sealed off, but the rest of the 6-story building remained open to residents, health officials said. So, there you go. Fortunately, you can't do anything about this.
Here in New York City, and tested positive for Ebola. The patient is now here in Bellevue Hospital.
There you go.
We want to stay at the
There's, yeah. There we go. So some sad news coming out through there. Okay, it's around 6:13 p.m. We're gonna go to traffic information shortly. And we'll actually go to it now. I'll just have to refresh it. And shout out to everyone who's joining us tonight on the stream. And now it's time to get into this. Statewide traffic and Flag Lake, English City, roadworks both ways, B34 on the Bringa Valley Road at Junction Road. Slow traffic both ways, Grenfell Street at Pulteney Street, Conwandilla, roadworks both ways, A6 Donald Bradman Drive at Blackburn Avenue. Gawler Vega both ways, B19 Mo Street at Walker Place. Hackney, traffic regulations have been changed northbound into Southern Expressway at Main South Road. Carol Beaver Vega both ways, B19 Barossa Valley Way at Lyndock Road. Modbury Heights Vega both ways, Golden Grove Road at Mill Road North. Modbury North Vega both ways, Montague Road at Kelly Road. Ottawa Way obstruction both ways, A16 Grand Junction Road at Eastern Parade. Para Hills West is both ways, Vega both ways, Keswick Road at Bridge Road. Parafield Vega both ways, A20 Main North Road at Maxwell Road. Para Lowry, there's an Atkin both ways, Waterloo Corner at Baxter Road. And Sky, so roadworks both ways, A11 Main North Road at Maxwell Road. St. Mark's roadworks both ways, McGill Road, Grimburn Road, Wayville roadworks both ways, A21 Grenhill Road at Goodwood Road, and West Beach. Slow traffic northbound A15 Tapwoods Hill Road at African Road. Now, we continue. We can really cover that Ebola story to an extent here, ladies and gentlemen. So we do have to move on, unfortunately. If you want more details, just go to abc.com.au, www.abc.net.au/news. Okay. Okay, we'll go see some South Australian news right now. Can't believe that. That's the first time I've heard that today. Okay. Cancer specialists are grappling with ethical issues as patients demand better access to new drugs and to be able to cross from control groups when on a placebo. Some specialists worry drug trials are compromised when patients getting placebos are swapped onto medication. For many cancer patients, clinical trials are both a way to test out new treatments, but possibly also their final hope for recovery. The scientific trials can be put patients at risk of bad side effects, while for others it can see them end up in a control group of placebo rather than on a free drug. Australian patient advocate Jenny Whale said the impact on patients need to be given more consideration. Clinical trials are generally designed so that the drug compares can get the drug through the regulations of each country, she said. They're just looking at a clear demonstration of the effectiveness of the drug and the safety of the drug without thought about the people who are actually contribute to the clinical trial. In other news, as we move on, and 617. Kangaroo, wandering around Adelaide suburbs has holding up train services. Here we go. Let's look at this. This should be great. I think we get the idea there for you YouTube listeners. And so a kangaroo spotted lost and wandering around Adelaide's southern suburbs has held up a train services while police and rail authorities move in to try and contain it. Residents have reported seeing a kangaroo around the Marion and Morpheville area for the past week. Local residents Paul Gardner Stephan told 891 ABC Adelaide he first spotted the kangaroo more than a week ago, then saw it again on Thursday. He said it was concerned for the safety of the kangaroo and well as local residents. Yesterday, I was seen inside the rail corridor, sitting next to the train line, Mr. Gardner Stephan said. We've been holding up train services on the Seaford line. I've been concerned about the impact on other people and just the welfare of this animal. Mr. Gargles Stephan said a police officer and a worker from the rail operations have opened one of the gates to try and encourage the kangaroo to exit the rail corridor. But when they're not able to catch the animal and remove it. He said from its inquiries it was difficult to find anyone who had a jurisdiction of ability to rescue wildlife in the suburbs. In other stories, there are some interesting stories there. A backyard firearms dealer, Leon Berg, jailed for 10 years. A backyard firearms manufacturer in Adelaide, whose illegal weapons ended up in the hands of bikies, has been jailed for 10 years. Leon James Berg, 57-year-old, pleaded guilty in a district court to more than 20 firearms manufacturing, supply, and possessions offences. The court heard the police seized a large number of guns from Berg's Moleston home in August 2012. as well as a number in production and blueprints showing him to make them. In November 2012, a submachine gun he had made was found at the home of the drug dealer, um, and a second at the club room of the former Finks Motorcycle Club in February last year. Before her bag had made at least two others, but had not disclosed their whereabouts, while in custody in January this year, police found three similar made assault rifles. Bag had buried in a barrel in Scarborough in Sherlock, east of Taylor Bed, nearly 100 kilometres east of Adelaide. They also located a quantity of ammunition and silencers stored with the weapons. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to that, get some bad news there. And lucky he is off our streaks and he has stopped making those weapons. Now we're going to go to an ad break and we'll be back shortly on Radio Murray North. It's 6:21 p.m. and 6:51 p.m. Victorian time.
Are you looking for a fun way of spending your weekend and you going down to Arndor? Well, why not call in on Stuff and Bears with Coffee? They have got something for every occasion. Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries, special congratulations, thank yous, travel souvenirs, and just for no reason at all, the best kind of a present. Come on in and have a look in our well-stocked gift shop in Arndorf. You're sure to find something special. Enjoy a cuppa under a sky of tea bears. Come and enjoy a uniquely different store. Stuff and Bears with Coffee is an experience not to be missed. When you visit Arndorf, a colourful and comfortable environment to enjoy a coffee or cool drink and a light sweet snack. Or try our German sausages. And all under a sky of tea bears. Then you can browse every changing array of gifts and tea bears. For contact information, our address, Stuff and Bears with Coffee, Shop B, 76 Main Street, Arndorf, next to the petrol station and traffic lights. Phone us on 08 8388 13332. Email us at stuffandbears@dogo.com.au. Stuff and Bears with Coffee is a proud supporter of RMN and is also a proud supporter of one of our programs, Drive Home with Robin, which you can hear on RMN on Friday afternoons between 5:30 and 5:55. Stuff and Bears with Coffee. Teddy bears, gifts, and coffee.
State Centre's forecast for tomorrow in Adelaide it's mostly sunny, 13, minimum of 13, a maximum of 28. Mount Gambier mostly sunny, a minimum of 10, a maximum of 22. Port Lincoln, a minimum of 11, a maximum of 24. Port Pirie, a maximum of 31, a minimum of 12. Redmark, a maximum of 34, a minimum of 13. Trending right now on Facebook, the Dallas Buyers Club, studio behind the award-winning film, seeks to locate a charge illegal downloaders. Sculpture Bugger C, world's largest outdoor sculpture exhibition, opens in Sydney, lining coast with 109 words. KFC, they have Kentucky Fried Chicken Burger. Instead of having a bun, they're going to replace it with fried chicken. Avengers: Age of Ultron. Marvel jointly blames fictional villains Hydra for leaking a film trailer days earlier. Andrew Wilkie, independent MP, seeks investigation by International Criminal Court into Tony Abbott administration. And Hong Kong, after angering China with protest visit, jazz musician Kenny J says he's not supporting demonstrations. Now, as most of you know, we are on Facebook, Murray North Local Radio Station, and I thought that we might get into a bit of competition now. And ladies and gentlemen, you can help us out with this. So it's Murray North Local Radio Station. We're under Facebook, aren't we? Hold on, I'm just losing us on CB Radio. Sorry, CB Radio listeners. There you go, we're back. Okay, so most of you know we are on Facebook, and we have 519 likes. We want to make that bigger, don't we? So we've got ourselves into a bit of a competition with other radio stations around the country, which is one of the features on Facebook pages to watch. We've got ourselves in a competition with 88.7 Adelaide's Coast FM, 801 5RM, 765 5CC, 1125 5MU, Mulberry North, and there's us, Mulberry North local radio station, 1089 3WM, 88.9 FM, Hills Radio, Radio Upper Murray, and PBA FM. Now, so this is going to be a ladder. There's 9 radio stations there. It's going to be a ladder, and who's going to be on top of this Facebook ladder will update every Friday. On top, 88.7's Adelaide Coast FM. Total page likes 1,600 likes. They've had 23 posts this week, and 474 people have liked their posts. 5RM are second with 794 likes, 7 posts this week, and they've engaged 45 people. 765 5CC, 730 likes, 13 posts this week, and 129 people have been engaged with their posts. 1125 5MU, 669 likes, 19 posts this week, 66 people have been engaged. At 5th, there's us, Mulberry North local radio station, 519 likes this week, 5 posts this week, and 10 people have been engaged. There's number 6, 1089 3WM, just behind us, with 504 total page likes, and 62 people have been engaged with their posts this week. In 7th, we have 88.9 FM Hills Radio with 334 likes, and 117 people have been engaged with their posts this week. 8th, we have Radio Upper Murray with 171 likes, and 0 people have been engaged with their posts this week. 9th, we have PBA FM. 107 likes, 0 people being engaged with their posts this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get Mulberry North local radio station to top. Why don't we? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your national weather report on Radio Mulberry North, and well, I really do hope we win that war we're having here with those guys. There we go. Bring off local radio station. Here we go. For tomorrow, and we look around the nation. In Adelaide, it will be a minimum of 13 and a maximum of 28. Canberra, it'll reach a maximum of 30 and a minimum of 11. Melbourne, it's going to reach a maximum of 22 and a minimum of 14. Hobart, a maximum of 13, a maximum of 18, a minimum of 13. Sydney, 25, a minimum of 18. Brisbane, a maximum of 31, a minimum of 17. Townsville, a maximum of 30, a minimum of 19. Alice Springs, a maximum of 39, a minimum of 19. Darwin, a maximum of 34, a minimum of 25. Broome, a maximum of 33, a minimum of 24. Perth, a maximum of 23, a minimum of 13. That completes Mulberry North local radio station stream. You can catch us on Sunday nights, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Thanks for listening. Good night, stream listeners. And coming up